I'm vlogging. Alright, good morning everyone. I am about to check results for my last semester and also my final grade forever for my whole uni. What was I gonna say? I have no clue. I haven't seen anything. This is just gonna be my raw reaction because yeah, I haven't seen anything yet. It's the first time I'm gonna open it up. Oh god. No, it's here. I am really scared for some reason. Oh, wow, not too bad. All right.
Nothing.
Cool. All right, I am pretty happy with how it turned out. Yeah, I don't know. I might do like a whole video on it. I might talk about it more in depth. But I just wanted to film my raw reaction to my like final cap and everything and my grade for this semester. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased. It was not bad. It was great. All right, bye. Hi sunshines and welcome back to my channel. It has been a while, but I am finally back at home now after a month of traveling abroad. If you haven't heard my podcast yet, I recorded a whole thing on my expenses and basically breaking down everything that I spent for my trip, and you can listen to it here on Spotify or Apple or wherever you listen to podcasts. But this video, I wanted to reflect more about my final grade. I know y'all just saw the raw reaction that I filmed, and that was when I was overseas because they got released when I was abroad, when I was traveling. And now that I'm finally back, I have had a little more time to let that sink in. So I feel like a lot of people, if you're watching, you would be curious about my actual score, like my final score. I've thought about it, and I will reveal, I guess, that I did get a first class honors, but I've decided against revealing, at least publicly, like the exact score that I got, just because I feel that ultimately it's really not relevant to anything that I create or make online and not relevant for people to know about me. So I wanted to talk about how it feels like to, I guess, be in that kind of grade range and how I felt about uni as a whole. Quite honestly, I was really happy to receive what I did. I did get an A+ for my thesis, so that was something that I was specifically really happy and gratified about because I worked really hard on thesis, as did my thesis partner Ziyun. Like, we really slogged out for it, and it was the reason why I was away from YouTube or have been pretty like AWOL, just because there's just so much to do when you're doing any kind of thesis really, and because it's a project that we were both very passionate about and we are still continuing like to this day. Even after uni has basically ended, we are still continuing with that. It was so nice to kind of see like the fruits of it and be able to share it with our professors and some of our friends who came for the presentation. That was something that I'm proud of myself for. That leads me to my next point, which is being able to like be proud of myself for things that I have achieved in uni somewhat. As people or humans, we're just quite prone to beating ourselves up for a lot of things and like not living up to our own expectations, society's expectations, especially in Singapore where there's a lot of notion about hustle culture and like just the feeling and the desire to always want to do more and not being enough. Having something material, again, not to define myself, but to be validated and have like a measure of success that is very visible like that, it makes it easier to like feel proud of myself. Although I would have still, I think, felt proud no matter what grade I got, because I know how much hard work I put into my projects and like the things that I do in school and outside. For me, it's ironically the moment that I dropped my need to do well and get a first class that I felt more empowered to take classes that I liked and grow in other ways other than achieve academic success. So it was kind of paradoxical. When I stopped wanting to get an FCH was when I primed myself to be more able to reach that, because I was more easy on myself in like learning things that were fun, learning things that meant something to me, which I think kind of shapes the way that you approach lessons and approach life in uni. That's how I think, and that's what I really believe as to how I changed over the years in NUS, and letting go of some dreams meant that I could prioritize others, and I guess it did work out for me, even though having this grade wasn't my ultimate aim at all. All I know is that for the most part of being in uni, I did try to do my best in whatever I could, and I have failed miserably and I have had many shortcomings in a lot of the things that I did, but at least I tried them. It's okay to try and it's okay to fail, and you will probably fail, but you know, sometimes you will succeed, and that possibility and the potential of what it could be is exciting, and it should drive you. And I hope that you all know at the end of the day, numbers are not something that should define any of us. Whether or not I scored what I scored, it wouldn't have made much of a difference to how I like perceive myself. I was honestly thinking, like, you know, if I really do get a B plus and I end up getting less than whatever it happened to be, I would be completely okay with it. It would genuinely have been something that I'm like, okay, let's move on to the next, because the next phase of life is waiting for me. There's just so much more to live for other than getting like a little grade on a tiny piece of paper. It really doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things, but I am proud to be proud of myself and how hard we have all worked. I'll see you guys in the next video very soon. Bye!